didn't want
Nah, you
Chrisean to
never
be
said that.
there. Period.
You never said that. You never did.
Exactly. That don't even sound right. All I'm trying to say is now what if okay, let me
The
just say this
reason,
to you, right?
yeah,
Go ahead, say which is
the reason why I
go
popped
ahead,
up
OD.
here because remember on Crazy in Love when Chrisean was yelling at her mom. I didn't like her yelling at her mom, but her
Right.
mom did say, Mom Dukes did say that she was gonna be in danger. If you guys go back and watch the episode, y'all will see. So I really think that this is the danger that she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is
Probably so.
after her.
Mothers know best, even though
Yeah,
mother ain't.
yep.
Yeah, mother know
Everybody is
best.
coming after her. I don't know why.
All I'm trying to say is Chrisean Rock should not have put herself in the situation that she was in that was dangerous. None of
Yeah,
those people wished well on her. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing more, nothing less. Period, point blank.
yeah.
That's all I was simply saying. And I had a video I want to show you, but my streaming is not good. And it's not streaming well with videos. So I might have to premiere it tonight, but I don't like to premiere stuff too late into the day. Um, but I'll probably end up putting it up after I get off this live at 5. After 5, maybe 6 o'clock. I don't know. But we'll see how I do this. But yeah, I just all I'm trying to say is come on, Chrisean, man. I mean, you dropped the ball. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still gonna be human.
Of
But all I'm
course.
trying to say is you gotta play it safe, man. These people ain't got no love for you, man.
They
These people
don't.
ain't got no love for you, and you was in the lion's den. And all I'm trying to say is, I could see the maturity and the change, and you were basically saying, I'm not falling for this no more. I'm not,
Cause
I'm
even
not. Go ahead.
cause even Tasiki when they was doing the sit down, Tasiki was like,
Exactly, Miss
oh,
T.
Tasiki was like, if you didn't have the baby, you know that would damage you.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this to you. I also know that I'm not the only one that feels this way about the decision that Chrisean Rock made, and I'm not dragging Chrisean. And she should have listened to
Tehran,
Tareen,
Tehran, yeah.
Taryn, right? And also I feel like I'm not gonna read. No, I'm gonna read this post. Actually, it's so small, the writing,
Oh, you
but it
talking
says
about the message that
you
Serene
sent.
sent
Didn't
out?
you send me this? Didn't you
Yeah,
send
I
me this? I
sent it
think.
to you. Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Okay. It says wait, what Tesehki? What the is this you talking about you getting above yourself, talking out the side of your neck. You got me blanked up. Funny, not funny. Who didn't don't want smoke? Ha! We was around to protect, didn't see you. You know what's up with me. You looking for a highlight coming off real oppish. It says the world like division and you're giving it up. You're too invested in the clown side of this reality. Shh.
Right.
I'm them all that ish. Down. Oh God. I can't with all these ebonics. Cut the BS. The phony internet BS. Don't mention I guess me.
Hmm.
First for most get at me directly. For real. And then it says Chrisean, let you in. You just had your own hidden agenda. You dead wrong. Now I can read that part. She had a lot of ebonics. It was a lot of stuff going on there. Yeah,
Hey,
but she sometimes when you're writing and you don't proofread, because I do it all the time. When you're mad and you writing real faster than you're proofreading, it can come out all choppy like that. But
Right.
so basically, Tesehki, the message is Tareen, the oldest born, is saying you don't want no smoke. You don't
Nope.
want no smoke. So I think you better pipe down, cause see, you got us. Well, you ain't got me, cause I'm from the streets, and you know what I'm saying. So let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying. I didn't shoot the ones up in these streets. You know what I'm saying. I didn't put in work in these streets, but I've changed my life because as you get older, you're supposed to evolve and
as
change
you
Right.
and do
should.
True.
better.
As
You know what I'm
True.
saying? Exactly. But see, that's why I can call out things that I see when people want to get in their feelings. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And if you want to hear the truth, that's what you're gonna get over here. Straight like that. And I don't care who get mad. You know what I'm saying? And her
Right.
sister feels the same way that I feel. She should have never put herself in that equation. Period.
Yeah. And plus with Chrisean Porter.
Not with her son.
Yeah.
Don't put your son up there with them goons,
Mm.
them ratchet, the raggedy, thirsty chicks. They do
Thirsty.
anything for a bag. They do anything. It don't even be a bag. They're
They
not
do
even getting
anything for clout.
bags. They do
They need
anything
to
for
remake
clout
that.
and money.
True.
Come on now. How you gonna sit there and do all that
Huh?
to Chrisean Rock?
What,
And
man?
she done put all y'all on. I don't care if
Every
Tesehki
single
was.
one of them.
Yep, I don't care if Tesehki was in the music prior to Chrisean Rock getting in the
Hmm.
music. It don't matter. Whatever Chrisean Rock did afterwards, she blew up before you.
Oh yeah,
You may have been doing the
definitely.
music before her, but she got put on before you got put on, Tesehki. And that's why you're shining right now because of Chrisean Rock. Don't forget where you come from. Because I think you forgot. You're
Yep, I was
sadly
about to
mistaken.
say the same thing.
Yeah, people, you when they get to where they need to get to, they want to act like they don't need you no more. Like
Yep.
you ain't important no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't a factor no more. I can't stand people like that. That's not real. That's not being real. You know what I'm saying? People gonna sit there and twist what I said. Don't twist what I said. Ask me what I said. Come up here and ask me what I said, and I'll tell you what I meant. And I'm not cleaning nothing up. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Period. I'm a Chrisean Rock supporter, but I'm not co-signing foolishness.
Nope.
I'm not co-signing stuff that don't make no sense. That was simple.
You
You try to
definitely
break
don't.
bread with people that ain't never had no love for you. What? Oh, they got love for you now because you just got out of Oklahoma correctional center. Oh, now they got love for you. Please. I wish I would have brought my son to sit up there. I don't care how mature and Chrisean Rock didn't do nothing because she's on probation. My point wasn't even talking about any physical violence. I'm talking about Chrisean should not have been around those folks, period. And if she was choosing to be around them, she should have left her son out of the equation. Just in case, for emergency's sake, her sister got cute and got up and tried to, maybe not go for Junior, of course.
Sorry, I was getting a
Throw
phone call.
something, a glass at her, or slap her, or push her, and Junior get hurt. That's all I was trying to say. I'm sorry, Chrisean, Jesus, because I'm so used to calling him Junior. But out of respect, I don't want no one thinking I'm calling him Junior. Because even though I'm older than her, still that's what she wants people to call him, Chrisean Jesus, and that's what I'm gonna call him. Because I'll be like, hold up now. Now, if I told you to call my child his name and you sitting up there calling some old names I used to call him, we got a problem.
Right.
Krishan knew that Ish was a setup. Yeah, but that's what's even more scary to me. If she knew it was a setup, which she probably did, still you just don't know. It's like that 1.5% that something could happen. Don't put your child in jeopardy. That is what I'm trying to say is for the people in the back on the short bus. Just don't put your child in jeopardy like that. That you putting your child in danger. Look at what's that chick what's her name she she pulled out the pum pum on the baddies.
Oh,
What's her name?
Tommy.
Tommy
Tommy.
Lee. I don't know if it was staged or not. I wasn't there. But all I'm trying to say is, let's have it probably was, but let's hypothetically speak.
I heard that
What
it was a
if
BB gun.
it don't matter if it's a BB gun or not? If a BB gun penetrates your skin, which I know that for a fact it can, you still got injured.
Yeah.
Why would she
I got
equip it
hit
with a
by
BB gun?
I
Right.
have I
So
got hit
did
by
you
one.
peep how Chasity was trying to take? Right. You know why? I'm fat Don. You know why? Because Chastity knew
I'm back.
that her sister came up there to fight. That's why she took the baby. Because see, it wasn't about no sit down and make up to break up and the break up to make up. It was they wanted she got that money for 2 hours of a sit down. Zeus already knew it was premeditated. He wanted the two sisters to beef. That would have broke the internet. That would have started the year off. You notice how the first Now, all them girls then pre-recorded videos and they got
Yeah.
premieres. Why did you put one of their pre-recorded videos up of the girls? Why did you make that like the third episode? You put the first episode, Chrisean Rock and Tesehki's drama.
Yeah, I was
The
shocked.
essay, the essay recording her child, even though they so-called blurred his face out, but they were recording him every angle they could get, so that the hate channels could critique him, and he got medical problems, he got this, he got that, and do all this ratchet, ignorant stuff. Come on now. Oh,
They, they
now
know
all of
what
a
they in
sudden,
it for.
Lemmy's paying $200 to be a peacemaker. Oh, please.
And that's hard. It's really
He
heartbreaking,
wasn't.
bro. Like, to really see a black man really control us.
Like
Nonsense
that.
is being put
And
out. Like,
don't care about none of them girls. Not even Natalie Nunn. He don't care about none of them. Chrisean Rock thought her
he
sister
ain't tell
Chasity had
Natalie.
her back.
Like, a man always gonna stand on business. He ain't tell Natalie, like, nah, shorty your best friend, like, fix that. You feel me? Like,
Right.
they just let the season go, like, all right, they gonna fight, let it happen. Like,
Right.
y'all don't really give these girls no good advice, like real life behind off camera advice, because they all gotta see each other and be
Right.
with each other
Exactly.
when the
True
camera
that.
roll. Like, come
True.
on.
And another reason why he gave her that show, because they're too close to comfort. Even if they're not even in the state, let's say they're not in the same state, like, because right now she has to be in Oklahoma. So if she's filming, she's gonna be filming in Oklahoma. But she still, if she's gonna be doing God's plan, she still is affiliated with Zeus Network, and her sister works for Zeus Network too. That's just too close for comfort for me. I'm sorry. It is. Not sure what's wrong with her baby, but I don't even want. Let me not even read that, because somebody will say I'm sitting here talking about that boy, and I don't never talk about that boy. If anything, I kind of get offended and go to the left about that, because I hate when people put that in the comment section, and then as soon as I say we're not up here talking about Chrisean Jesus or Junior at the time, don't stop bringing him up, because then people are gonna be thinking that I'm talking about him on my channel.
Right.
You
Then all of
don't
a
talk
sudden,
about him though.
right?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got
talk
you.
about
You don't.
exactly,
Yeah.
but I'm saying people sometimes will put in the comment section mentioning him, because
But
they know that they'll see in the
Miss
comment section somebody saying that I'm dragging a child.
Miss
Like now,
SF,
go ahead, babe. Uh huh.
I'm sorry, but didn't I been say this though, right?
Hmm.
Didn't I been
Yeah.
speaking on loyalty? What I been say when I came
Yep.
to the
Yep.
internet?
Yeah, you have.
All it takes
Yep.
is one time for somebody to tell you no, or they can't be there this second, and you
And
switch
it's
like
on.
that.
They're
They
gonna
switched
switch.
up. They
Yep.
switched up.
I said
And that's what
that
Chastity
was
does.
my exact words, bro. And I was telling Chrisean, watch out back, basically. Like, I said, oh yeah, what people were saying about a child, like she's bringing your child up, ooh, but I never spoke. I was really
But you know
telling you,
what?
like,
Listen,
watch
Quell,
your,
when you was up here and you said there was stuff that you really shouldn't be knowing about Chrisean
right,
Jesus.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right there, that just confirmed, and I told you that on live. That just confirmed to me that I'm not bugging. That Chastity is a piece of ish.
She
She's a
is.
piece. She's a,
Piece of work.
she's a piece of work. Let's put it like that.
I
Chastity
keep
is a flip flopper. She only be rocking with you when you giving her something. She
real
ain't even
shit.
getting a bag. You give her a couple of dollars, she good,
Get
and
her a
she good.
hotel.
Yeah, get her a hotel, get her some food, let her clout chase and be hanging out with you like she's a celebrity for the moment. She good
Insta
with you.
snap video. Give her a little
Yep,
Insta
and all
snap
that.
video. You
You
feel
know what I'm
me?
saying?
Excuse me, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let her
She
babysit.
be
Let's
good.
let her babysit. You know, babe.
Yep,
Let her
all that, all
babysit.
that.
That's all she wants, some attention. But I
Well,
just,
you
Yep.
I
got
But
her
it's
said
a
this.
attention from
tricky
I
church.
said
situation,
this.
Queen Grandma. Yep. How you feeling, Queen Grandma? It says, of course,
Yeah,
babe
how
was
you
set up.
feeling, mama?
Like,
How are
I
you
don't like
feeling?
it's. Mm.
It's crazy. It's
I
really
said
crazy.
this.
Mm.
I know, bro. I read people so well, and I be numb. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just be. Like, when you
Well,
really sit back and observe somebody, like, damn, like I overlooked this, I overlooked this, I
Excuse me,
overlooked this.
sorry.
and you look at the picture, you be like, no, this person really like this. Like, watch, and it's gonna
Listen
fuck.
to this. I know y'all heard this, but listen to this, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Cause see, this girl is a clown. But I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it, but I'm not gonna. Tell me if you can hear this. Hold on.
All right.
No, no, you can't. Hold on. I'm gonna add.
That, oh, you taking a side. I'm not taking a side, nothing. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Y'all sound dumb as Am I bashing Chrisean? No, I'm not. Am I telling everything? No, I'm not. Am I showing? I'm not. I'm rocking with Latifah because I know what really was going on, what the plan was. Stop coming at me. Mind your business. Y'all fans weird as shit. Y'all don't know what's going on. This is family business. Mind your business. Stop saying I'm taking a side or what Chrisean did this and that. Blah blah blah. That don't mean she did what she did. Okay, I appreciate it. That don't mean because she did something for me, I'm supposed to rock with in a lie. Y'all weird.
She did a lot.
Y'all
She
sound
did too much.
y'all saying all this and that. Y'all don't even know I want to buy you to do weird with family members. I don't rock like that. Stop playing with me. Get the on my face.
What you gonna do?
Stop. I
You
don't care
about to do
with me or
something?
not. I stand for something.
That's because you part of that.
All I'm trying to say is the only point I'm making. I'm gonna keep making it. And people don't like hearing it. It's too bad. I just feel as though I don't like the fact that Chrisean Rock, um, she was playing chess when she got the money. Okay, that's cool. But I just feel like she just should have got up there by herself without the child. That's it. If you want to sit there and do your big one real quick, get your coins, I respect it. You got to take care of your child. You're a single parent. If Blueface gets out today, if he gets mad at you, he'll be like, "That's not my baby." Some stupidness, and you'll be co-parenting, not even co-parenting with them because he'll be off with Jaden somewhere in the sunset, flip
Right.
flopping. So I
Right.
get it, but I'm just saying, leave the children out of it. That's all I'm trying to say in a nutshell. That's
Yeah.
all I was trying to say. All this when people got this fighting. Neither one of them should be fighting. It don't solve nothing. And they're sisters. And even if they
Mhm.
wasn't sisters, it's not a good look. Y'all are too old to be up here fighting each other. So I don't know how people got out the equation. A
Yeah.
channel like mine that's what I meant. Come on now. Stop playing with me. It's messy. Exactly. It didn't even you just got out of jail. How did you end up over there on the messy side? You can't have one foot in the door giving your life to God and then over there with the demons and the devils. You can't do it. Yes, the hate channels went in on Chrisean. Chrisean Jesus saying Tifa should have thrown a drink on Rock so that if it, yep. And
What's up?
man, I just wouldn't have did it. And I thought when she picked that water up, she was gonna throw some water on her.
Yeah.
Or throw the. I thought that was gonna happen too when I seen that. She may have been thinking about doing it, but she kept catching herself. Like, I can't do this. This girl brought her baby up here. I can't even get at her.
She definitely got
You
that
gotta
jug
be
in
kept.
her.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said you know that
Them,
Tesehki
them,
is got
them is,
issues.
I'm from Baltimore. Them running that's right there, and that give me all right to run in your mouth, like period. Like that.
She's loyal
That was
to
supposed to
nobody. You You see what she just said, Miss T? I see people as well. Chastity has no soul. She's loyal to no one. Exactly.
real stuff.
Chastity is a slime ball. She has no exactly. She does that to everybody. Ain't nobody special. Ain't nobody exempt. She crosses everybody.
She
Had a
does.
lot of doctor appointments. Thanks, SO. I hope you're resting, Queen Grandma.
She better.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
She's back
I
on the
said it.
bus taking. I know it. Did you peep that? She Tawana. She back on the bus trying to go off on us. Talking about mind our business. Stay off of the internet. Then we won't be
Okay.
in your business. Get missing. Get missing. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And don't nobody ask none of you Malones to get up here. We don't. Ain't
None.
nobody care if you come around. All you doing is begging. You
Uh,
guys are like up. You guys are upper class panhandlers. That's all y'all.
hey
That's all
yo.
you would do good. They would do good on. Listen, they would do good on Bingo because all they do is beg. And if you don't give them what they want, all they gonna do is drag your name. Don't tell none of your intimate secrets because everybody and their mama gonna know. Trifling,
Yeah.
Right.
trifling. Man, that is sad. The father trifling, the mama trifling. You know what I'm saying? Chrisean Rock, stay away from all of them. It's all a mess.
Please do.
The mother hiding behind programs and stuff. Every other week she relapsing. Then you get enough for getting high. You need to be trying to get yourself together and get yourself right with God and with your
Yeah.
children. You messed them kids up. Them
We're in
kids
our
all
last
True
messed
days.
that.
up in the
True
game.
that.
Yeah,
We're
they
in our
messed up in the
last days.
game. That's some sad mess, man. Well,
We
all
definitely
I
in
know,
our
she
last
didn't
days,
get
man.
jumped, but she said she did. You said, oh, Tesehki? She keeps saying that. Yeah, Tesehki is not well. That's
Nope.
why I keep telling people that wasn't smart for Chrisean to bring that little baby up there like that. I was nervous for her. I said, ooh, child, that's a little bit too close for comfort. You sitting up, and then you said the allegations of SA. Ooh, child, mm, I don't know. That's like playing Russian roulette when you putting your kids and stuff like that. And Tifa with those fake tears, yeah, that's because she got exposed and she's trying to act like she the victim. That's what narcissists do. You'll
Oh
expose
no.
something they do or call them out on something that they do, and they try to flip it on you. They'll sometimes. Let me tell you something. People like Tesehki, they're so good at what they
Excuse
do.
me. Sorry.
If you don't know them, God bless you. That
Thank
they'll
you.
get to the point where by the time you leave that table, you'll start to think you did something wrong.
My allergies
And,
are messing with me.
and I'm trying to tell you, Harla Rosa said. Rosa said, Allah. Christian almost, Chrisean almost got sucked in when she tried to hand baby over to Chasity, and Chasity wouldn't take the baby. Who's this? If you get, let me see. Look, can I see a picture of you, please? Hold on, let me unmute them. Hello, can I unmute
Yes.
them from here? Let me see who this is.
My fault.
Hello?
Who said that?
Hello.
My baby was
Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. I'm Cher.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? I'm Cherish.
How
I
you
hear a
doing?
lot of people. Hi. I hear a lot of people keep saying that Chrisean shouldn't have brought her baby. Um, the
Right.
way that people call CPS and you know,
We can't
I
hear
mean,
you.
everybody is out to get her baby, and she probably has like some separation anxiety issues concerning her
Right.
child, and
Yeah, I get
and
it.
I also think that she I think her baby she needed her baby. Her baby kept
yeah.
her calm.
Mhm.
I know,
Her
but what I'm
baby
trying to say is,
she was drawing strength from her. She was drawing strength from her child, and when she as long as she had him in her arms, that right there showed her what basically letting her know this is what you have to
Oh,
lose.
shit.
right, I get it. I
Okay,
get what you're saying. And
what
I
you
do
have to
get
lose
exactly.
is in your arms. So
Hmm.
I mean, it may have been uncomfortable for a little while, but it would have been more uncomfortable if she would have because see, people keep talking about, oh, um, she's scared of Tesehki. I don't feel like she's scared of Tesehki. I feel like she loves her, but she's also angry, and she's been
Right.
carrying that anger for a long time. I mean, the older you get and realize what somebody did to you, that's degrading. And she wasn't
Hmm.
no 12, she was 14 years old. Okay. And
Tasiki
she
was
got
right.
pregnant at 15. So she knew
Tasiki.
mother at 14. Okay. So you mean to tell me because somebody did that, that you at a young age, you're gonna have a child and do that
Say
to your child?
sorry, sweetie. Go
Essay.
ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, I understand like with Tristan, I get that because they're not too much older than him. I mean, it's still, even if a child does that to you, it's still traumatic. But
I'm here,
Latifah
Natalie. I'm
when
on the air.
Latifah got older, 14,
Hmm.
you're in the ninth grade. They teach you about bad touches and good touches. I mean, you learn about health and stuff like that. Come on, that come on, she could have got a boy her age to do some mess like that. You gonna use your little sister?
I know it. That's crazy. Yeah.
Get out of here. Can't nobody sit up there and say, oh, they was kids and it was done to her. No, that girl was 7 years old. She's
But you know what I'm gonna
14.
say
She was
too?
probably on administration.
Didn't she have a look? Didn't Tesehki had a look like, please, Chrisean, don't do this to me. Don't say what I know you're gonna say about what I did to you when you were 7. She had to me, she had like that look. Like
Yeah,
if
me
Tesehki
too.
could have
I
ran
wish
out, if Tesehki could
I
have ran for herself, she would have been out of that door. Cause you
I
could tell
wish
she was panicking.
Yeah,
Go
She
ahead.
I
was.
wish. Yeah, because she was over talking. She was over talking and hoping
Yep.
And
Krishan would fall in line. That's why Krishan kept saying,
deflecting. And she
"Let's
kept
move.
deflecting.
Let's move past that." Because Krishan knew what Zeus was trying to do. She knew that. She was hoping that she would that Tesehki would
A
would
clue.
understand. You
Right.
know,
Get a clue.
and
Get a
then
clue.
yeah, get a clue. But she's so stuck on. I don't know. She should have just
Yeah.
been like, you know what, you right. Let's talk about we gonna talk about that later. Let's talk about what we're
They
doing
could have
now.
flipped it. They could have flipped it on Natalie and Lemmy by just saying you're
Yeah,
right, and then
yeah,
just had
yeah.
like a mature conversation and hugged and cried and laughed. Just sat up there
Be-
for hours
yeah,
on
now
ear
that
wash,
would have set the vibration higher
and
because
that would have still
now
rocked the algorithm
exactly now
because they
a
would have
lot
been
of people
controlling the
really not gonna
situation.
want to deal with them like that
Wow.
because nobody I mean because people like drama but this is like dark. You
Yeah,
know,
with
this is
the
dark,
Wow.
and for
X-rated.
people that really, people gonna want to protect certain things.
Mhm.
They not gonna want that type of, they not gonna want to really deal with them like that. You got some people who may want to, but it's like y'all got too many problems.
Yeah,
What they should
a
have
lot of
did was
businessmen ain't
like
gonna want to put them
hug.
on no port.
Yeah,
Mm.
what they should have did was like, you know what, we're gonna talk about that or whatever because we need to talk. And what you been doing? This is my, I see my nephew or whatever, and like
Right.
really like talked
Exactly.
and hugged. That would have they could have been like mommy in rehab. You know what I mean?
Right.
They need
Right.
Right.
first of all, I've been saying that Chrisean needs a publicist. Okay, they need
Mhm.
like people, so I don't know if that's what a publicist job is to do, but somebody to tell them what to say and what not to damn say,
Right.
Wow.
because and
It, right.
how to articulate themselves. Some things you
But no,
just
I feel
don't.
like Chrisean really did not want to say that. It's like it just like you. All right, now what about this? Like you keep popping it. You feel me? Like she threw her,
Right.
why she threw her child in there? Like she was
Sorry.
gonna
Thank
tell.
you, Kenyatta. Hold on one second, guys.
And
The show is on. Hold on one second. The show is only for themselves and Natalie. Don't like Rock and wanted to see her downfall and to humiliate
That
herself
is true.
right
That
they
on
is
want
true.
right in public.
they w-
Exactly.
That is
You
they
true.
said it
want to
right, sis.
divide and
That part.
conquer them both. Okay,
Right.
she want to ruin. She want to ruin Krishan because see a lot of people don't like Krishan and they may have valid reasons or whatever. That if you don't like her, dislike her, hey,
Keep
it's
it
your
moving.
opinion. But a lot of people don't feel like Krishan deserve what she has been given or they don't feel like she deserves a favor that she has.
Now, I'm
Right.
gonna ask you this question. When you say that, which you're right about that, but what do you think on that? What do you think when you hear that people feel that way and they don't feel she's deserving of it? What do you feel about that?
I feel like what is for you, what God has for you
Right.
is favor ain't
Tell me
fair.
about it.
Favor
I feel like she is deserving of it because the trials and tribulations of her life that she didn't ask to
exactly,
be in, she didn't ask to be here. And she wasn't asked to
exactly.
be on to two parents that are drug addicted and incarcerated. So
Right.
the
And the
circumstances
thing
of her lifestyle, she is doing good for herself, in my opinion. I think, and
and
she's
the
Right.
also
thing
trying to be,
is
she's
Like she
also
got
trying to be a
blessed.
mother the best way she knows how.
exactly, and the
She
thing
didn't have a
is,
mother.
with Miss Charlotte, from my understanding, okay, she tried to be a mother, but a lot of times, we don't have like, because they wasn't. I don't think they was always like, poor, whatever. At one time, they was like kind of wealthy or whatever. They lived in beach houses and stuff like that. Their father was a kingpin.
Hmm.
That's what a lot of people don't know. But um,
Whose
it was
father?
like definitely domestic. Chrisean father.
Oh, okay, okay. Malone, Mr.
You,
Malone, okay.
yeah, and the mother did nursing. So
That's why they had the
I'm not
beach
sure.
houses.
Yeah, like they had a okay life, and I think that around the time that I think Tareen said she was 16, her mother started using prescription drugs, but I also feel like maybe Charlotte, because I know she used to get beat on a lot. I
Yeah,
think that she probably
depressing.
got like, yeah, I think,
She,
and anxiety causes anxiety, and ain't no telling what she went through, as a
yeah,
kid or whatever.
'cause she
But
know.
yeah, and I
I should
know because
say
I
used to
work
be a
with
good.
Baltimore is a
I,
rough place to
I
just
work with I used to
offset.
work with women that got beat, and like they had TBIs from men beating them in the head a lot, and it
What does that
seemed
mean?
like
What
they
does that
was
mean? See
a
what?
traumatic brain injury.
Oh wow.
Brain
But
trauma. Yeah.
you could tell the way she talked.
Yeah, and also the way she moves, the way she acts, like
My
she the
father
lights
was
on but
like
nobody's
that.
home.
Yeah, like my father
Okay.
was like that. And he was a scholar. He was a high school scholar, but he had a traumatic brain injury. And then
Wow.
if you using drugs on top of that, it just make things worse. Like you
Yeah.
slurring your speech. You could be sober, but you just seem like you just drunk or on
Right.
drugs or something. But I feel like, she loved her kids or whatever, and she tried to do the best that she could. She just uh I mean, when you depressed, that's why I say, man, you don't need to be having kids if you don't love yourself and if you're
And
dealing
then
with
they have
mental
12 of
issues.
them. Yeah, but then they have 12 of them and you can't take care of none of them and got your own personal issues and you just having
They
baby after.
were, but the thing was, she was taking care of them until they were being taken care of. I mean, you hear, even though I feel like that girl Nika be lying a lot, but she even said they always had good Christmases and stuff like that. She always
Oh,
tried to put them in good neighborhoods, you know.
mhm.
um
Okay.
I mean, you look at certain pictures and you see them dressed, well and stuff like that. They had beach houses with everything glass and stuff like that. They, was living, okay. So, and like I said, he was a kingpin at one time,
Mhm.
which, I mean, that ain't good, but
Yeah,
I
but he
mean,
was
if
getting
you look,
money. That's what you're saying.
yeah, but you hear Serene say that, like, he would come in the house with silk, with everything, with
Yeah.
mad clothes and stuff like that. You hear her say stuff like that. It reminds me, if you ever read the book The Coldest Winter Ever, he went to jail and things. I don't know what happened, and then I got my own opinions, on PD Dad or whatever, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Say what you have to say. As long as no cussing, you be good. Go on now.
I
Speak your piece.
speculate. Yeah, and I could be wrong. She probably, got with his PD father because he didn't beat her and stuff. But
Mhm.
he wasn't no hustler like Eugene.
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't no hustler like Eugene. She, fell for the love. I mean, for the honey, but not the money. And
Right. I like that. Right.
you know what I mean? you know, like
Right.
it was the
I
honey,
don't know. It make
but not the money. But she
Right.
wasn't probably
Exactly.
getting beat like that no more.
So she
But
could take
shoot, if
care of
I'm
every
living
bill,
in a
all
one
that.
bedroom or whatever with I don't know, man.
yeah.
Hey,
But weren't they
Right.
best
but
friends? Were and
yeah, they was best friends. That's what
but
that's what she said. She
Oh,
said it
wait a
out
minute.
her
You
own
talking about
mouth.
PD's? You talking about PD's father?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
did
heard
hear
too.
that. Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that.
Yeah.
I'm hacking.
See,
I
y'all are
just
bringing
hacked
it
it.
all the way back. Y'all are going way
Yeah.
back with it.
Somebody said the mother is a father and the dad is he probably is an addict. I mean, a lot of them kingpins and
Yeah,
I
that's what
mean,
they be doing.
that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody. I see. I grew up in the crack era anyway,
Quell would
so
know. Quell, that's your
Yes,
turn.
ma'am.
Is it true that Chrisean? Well, I know he is, but I'm is Chrisean's father on the ooh?
Yeah. I mean, it's on my
Well, I
video.
mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's on.
I
It
mean,
was on
I
one of
already
my
know he is.
videos.
He looked like an addict.
He definitely an addict. Like the
He
whole world
definitely
know
at
that.
right. The whole
He a
Baltimore,
cool
bro.
addict. He a cool coon.
Oh, he is. Mm,
He a cool addict. Oh,
mm-hmm.
that's
What's
Um,
a
all.
but
what's a poo
but
bag?
Well, no, not no more because of the allegation. But he a cool, like I don't. What's up? Kick him out of his butt, make him go to the store type. SHR that she should sit out on this one. That's allegedly come from somebody on there.
Well, no, that's all around the internet. They showed her the
Huh?
record on it. Yeah, she
What
does have one.
happened there?
Against the
I
child?
don't know. Well, you've been working. She got an SA charge. Yeah, sleeping with
Oh,
somebody that's on a minor. Yeah,
Yeah, Chastity. I heard that too.
Chasity. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's no new news to nobody.
what the?
oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't just saying that's new to me. Whoa.
that's not you. That was
Not you.
Quell.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Whoa, that is
yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's old news. Somebody's showing you to make so you could play catch up.
No, no, no,
How
She
long
no.
already
ago
she
was
already
this?
caught up.
How long ago was this, Miss Davis?
that was
This was
in
a couple of about a
2021.
week ago. Well, no, I'm saying that it came out was
You
like
be
a
on
couple of
Oh
everything
a
these
yeah, a
day
week
ago to a
ago.
days.
week
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, but it was a
Sup-
while back. Hmm.
You be
supposedly
on
she was
everything.
supposedly she was. Can y'all hear me?
Hmm.
Yeah. We got.
I can hear you.
Supposedly she was. Yeah, supposedly she was uh distributing or whatever. I don't know what if I can say that, but
You
doing
can say that.
edibles. I mean,
Yeah, well, you can say that
yeah,
because certain stuff like that. Yeah, go ahead.
she was distributing edibles on the boardwalk, and it was a little kid. I mean, not a kid, but it was a girl. I guess trying to was buying them, and
Um,
it was and Chastity put the edible in her bra or
Hey
something. Told the
Houston,
little
what's
girl to
up?
put it. I don't know if it was a little girl though. It could have been, a teenager, and the grandmother
right.
pressed charges on her.
She
It
was
wasn't like no little
underage.
kid. Yeah,
Right, she was just
but she
underage.
probably didn't know she probably didn't know she was underage.
Hmm.
Damn.
You know,
But they were saying that the nephew was saying that Mookie and her were like boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're brothers and sisters.
yeah, I don't
And
know
she's
Yeah.
about. I
very
don't know.
Wow.
I
she's
heard
very
that,
close
but
to him, like that's her man. Talking about free Mookie. I know that's a brother, but it's just kind of weird that relationship to me.
Hmm.
That it's just a little bit too close. You could be close with your brother or sister,
unfortunately,
but that's
But
a
what's up
unfortunately,
close.
with they saying that the Mookie someone gave the blue light or something on Chrisean, meaning for Chastity and them to jump
Thank
on
you,
Chrisean.
Heavy. What you say? Say I'm sorry, Fat Dime.
I said, "What's up with They were saying that Mookie gave the blue light to for Chrisean for them to jump on Chrisean for Chastity and them to jump on Chrisean
You hear
Damn.
what Rita said?
and to
That's
do
why
stuff to
she
her.
called herself.
That's when they was telling he was telling them to dress up as a nurse or whatever when she had the baby in the hospital to do something to her or the baby while they was in the hospital.
her and that
What?
girl
You know,
Tay Tay,
yeah.
Wait a minute, her own brother?
Yeah, her own brother told him to
Wow. They're
gave the
dysfunctional.
because of that stupid song. Well, it ain't no stupid song,
What
but
song? Which one?
that one,
Thank
I
you,
think that's what
Tiffany. Hello, please
that
live
one
a
that
hope.
she
Hey Tiff,
that they
what's up,
made.
Tiff?
Mm.
It was supposed to be dedicated to the mom,
Oh,
but
okay.
Tesehki begged
Thank you, Tiffany.
Tesehki. I mean, Chrisean begged Tesehki to be on it, and she, was trying to apologize to her and everything. And Tesehki was like, "Take my part off." So Chrisean just went ahead and released it without her.
Uh-huh.
And Mookie, like, see, they worst enemy. They worst
You ain't
enemy.
never lied.
They
Mm-hmm.
they I don't know. They fight in front of people, and people play on it. Like we don't
But
have
they
no business.
they play on it
We,
too because you know that you're on a public platform. The whole United States is going to hear it that knows
Right.
of you or knows you. You know what you're doing. You if you're going to fight or carry on, you know that you call me on the phone. All right.
Yeah.
If your
Or do
next
that in
door
the
come,
house.
do that in the house. You don't be bringing that on no social media. Come on now,
That's why I
stop.
said Chasity supposed to kept her nose clean from the jump. You got somebody that's two people that's making money. You about to mess they bag up, being selfish and crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, cause this ain't nothing, ain't gonna do nothing but go
Hold
downhill.
the
Like,
platform down for a second
seriously,
for me, guys. Please don't swear, but I'll be right back. Don't no
All right.
cussing, okay, Quell?
Now
no
we not.
cussing. For real though, it's sad, bro. I've
it's
been
too
The
much
said
whole
this.
thing is
jealousy.
sad.
What I said this 2 months ago. I spoke this into existence. I
And Quill, are you related to them? I'm sorry, I came on later than I did.
related to who?
Are you related to the Malones? Are you
Nah,
Nah.
nah. Uh,
okay?
Chastity, baby father that died. That's my friend. Man,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Now I know who you are. Okay,
yeah.
but like I said, who could trust somebody that did what she did and then lied about it?
You feel me? Like
Right.
to your
Right.
significant other, like somebody you love. I wouldn't trust. You know.
Yeah.
And that, with that being said, it's just like, I wouldn't want her. I wouldn't want to have her nowhere near me. And then it seemed like Chastity drove a wedge between Chrisean and Marsh, and you know what I'm saying, which is unfortunate because Marsh was really there for
She
Chrisean,
was.
and she
Travel
was the
pack.
real friend out of all of
They
them.
don't.
And
I
and
They
think
don't.
Chrisean just like figuring out everybody around her. She just going about her. You feel me? Business. You
and she
feel
don't know
me?
who to trust.
She just
Mm-hmm.
going about her business.
That's why
Like
she didn't put her baby down.
Nope.
she just going as she should.
That's why
Like
she
fuck.
didn't put her baby down.
She done put.
Ain't no
She done
telling what they
go
would
for
have
her
did.
feelings.
Yup.
But you know what? They was waiting to jump her. That's why she brung AJ and Tay Tay or whatever they is, brought
I
them
honestly,
along because
I honestly think oh, all she had to do was keep remembering what happened when she was 7 years old.
Nah,
I
y'all
think she
gotta
Yup.
would have
remember
whooped
what
all.
y'all gotta remember when she
I think
shot
she
that
would
when
have
they
whooped
shot that
Tay Tay,
video.
KK. I think she would have whooped all of them.
Of
Do
She
y'all
would
course.
have
And the
remember
like
when they
ancestors
all
shot
her.
that video?
She would
and
have
the,
brought it way back
No,
and
no, 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 no. Miss Ethel, Miss Davis. You remember
huh?
when they shot that see that video, right? Hey,
What
Krishan had
video?
just took her shopping, remember?
yep.
A shopping spree.
Yeah, remember?
And she had to
Yeah.
make sure she put it on her story that her sister paid for everything she bought in the store.
Remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. I had
They
brought
was
it up on the
cool.
live stream.
Yeah, I remember you
That
talking
was
about. That's
just
why I had to.
that was
Yeah, I know you
that was
know
less than a month ago, and she flipped on her, and then now she cool with her sister Tesehki. Now Tesehki sending her $500. Now Tesehki sending her roses. Now she's sitting up there, can't decide on this dish, so she's getting all three dishes, getting her nails done. But now I seen her
crazy.
what yesterday. She on the train trying to cuss
But
people out.
wait,
Remember
but
this?
wait. I just thought about it.
Whoever got $1 million.
Remember, Krishan, after all that part little happened. Remember, that's but before that she had Kiki down there with her and her other friend, the light skinned one, when Tessa was down there, right? And they
Uh-huh.
were all down there fellowshipping and doing all these wonderful things and just having a good time, right? But not one
Mm-hmm.
time did I see Chastity go to church with Krishan, pray with Krishan.
Mm,
I didn't see her do none of the stuff I seen the
Why
other
would she
people
do
do.
something that she's not feeling? It ain't in her to
mm,
do that. She's
mm,
showing her
I
true
know that's why
colors.
that's the point that I'm making. It's
Right.
like you could see that in
but
her. I'm like I'm sadly enough. Hopefully now Krishan sees that in her because
but you
she
know
tries
what?
to see the best in
That
her,
right there,
but she's not.
is something personal. Like if like I'm with
right.
Miss Davis. If that's not in her right now, you know what I mean. It's
Right.
no sense in like being phony. With the
Right.
praying
Be
and
who you
going to
are.
church and stuff like that. Yeah, be who you are. She
Be
could
who you
still.
are.
Right.
Right.
She
Yeah, you
started
don't have
crying.
to
Told her, I
necessarily.
can't.
Cause to me that's phony. But if that's where you are and that's what that's what you're
You
doing.
can't play with God. That's one thing you can't do is
Right.
play with God.
Right.
I mean, she
Play
could.
with him.
I understand she could be who she is, but what I'm saying is that goes against who the person Chrisean is trying to be. Is what I'm saying. And even if it's your
Not
family member,
necessarily.
it says that you got to let that go.
Yeah, her fighting with a like, if her fighting that she having a show that's going against all that, that's definitely a bad look. I agree.
Oh
You
yeah.
feel me? Like that's definitely a bad look. Like you trying to set an example, but you stomping her out, or
Yeah,
so
they was really hoping that that old Chrisean would have came out, and Chrisean was like, she was looking tired. She was like, look. What we gonna talk about? Like, are we gonna move forward and like and she was like and but the thing about it is when she came up with attitude. She didn't even speak to
Right.
Kristan. She didn't even want to hug her. She was talking about how she seen her niece. Didn't say nothing about her nephew.
this is
Didn't ask, oh, can I see him? Can I hold him?
right.
Or none of
I
that.
wouldn't have let her hold him.
I bet
I wouldn't let her hold him either.
that's just
You
the
know what I'm
whole
saying?
thing
Yeah, I
just
wouldn't.
weird, man.
You
And they
don't know
should
what
have
you're about to do
broadcasted it
to
for
the
real.
baby.
Like, nah, we can talk down on our own time, and then if we come to you feel me, good graces, we can come to the camera. But Zeus know that wasn't
Yeah,
gonna come out right, man. They know that wasn't gonna turn
he
out
he
good.
wanted he wanted a bad outcome to come. He wanted some drama. He wanted some
Using
smoke.
females, man.
Like
He
I
wanted to
said,
start off the year right.
because
You
they
know,
want to
Nephew was
divide and conquer both of them.
yep,
They got a vendetta. They got a vendetta against Krishan.
yep.
That's
Well,
because
and
Zeus
Krishan
Tasiki
don't
and
too.
play
They
with
don't
us.
care for Tasiki neither, though.
yeah,
I
and
know,
they wanted
but this might sound
and they
crazy,
wanted
and
they
I'm gonna
they
reach a
wanted
little bit. I think they have an issue against her because she has really have a different father than they do.
just like
And you
Who
got to
you talking
take,
Serene
I
about?
mean, because you got to understand between Tifa and Krishan, they look the most alike. They look like almost as if they could be like a fraternal twins. They look so much
her and
alike,
Serene look
right?
alike too.
But then when you look at all the other kids besides Terrain and Tessa, they look alike, but everybody else don't look alike.
Right.
They
Everybody
do.
else look different. You know what I'm
Salute,
saying?
Cyrus.
All them kids look alike.
Petey look
I
like the
think they do
mom
look alike
mostly.
too. They just different complexion, but they look like you definitely could tell that they're family. They all
Yeah,
look
Yeah,
like
and
to
people
me.
yeah, by their
when
eyes. Yeah,
people
they all got kind of similar eyes. But I'm just saying, like, I
people
could
get
kind of
on my
like feel
nerves
like they
too.
got to be with her because they don't
People
have the
people
same parent. Because even if you hear Terrain say, "I'm the first Malone," like it's a
Terrain
privilege.
don't say that. Terrain don't say that.
Well, I have
No.
heard
Um
her say that she's
Only
the first
time
Malone.
no,
she only
Terrain
repeated the
don't
other
say
day
that.
what her father said. But that's the only
Unique
time
says
she
that.
mm. Yeah,
Oh,
No,
she's
no,
okay.
trying
Wait a
no.
minute.
trying
Wait a
to
minute.
I
You right. You right.
well
She. You right. You right.
China
You
says
right.
she's the firstborn, I'm the oldest, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Terrain said, "I'm the first Malone. I'm the oldest Malone."
Well,
Right.
I heard her
Like
father
meaning
say
like
it
like
the
it's
other
her,
day.
like she's the oldest child, and then it goes. I mean, oldest child besides China, but they have the same dad, pretty much, Malone.
Somebody said, "Can one talk at a time?" You right. I know.
I'm gonna come back if I when I get back in the house. I'm about to make a run to the store.
All right, Quell.
All right, y'all have a
All
blessed
right.
day. If I don't
You
talk
You
have
to
a
y'all.
too,
blessed
Quell.
one. Be safe.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I just hope that everything goes as planned with the deal that they're supposed to have with this God's plan, because I'm quite sure that that's the only thing that probably means anything to Chrisean Rock is because she's moving different. You know what I'm saying? That will be more in alignment to her than anything else that she would do for a bag. Is that show? So I hope that all those allegations of Zeus Network canceled the show. Y'all hear about that or gonna trying to cancel the show? I hope that don't happen.
Natalie said that, but Natalie also said that Krishan came begging to come to Zeus because she need money,
I don't believe
and
that.
She proved
and
that that wasn't true.
Serene,
Yeah,
Serene and Krishan debunked that. And you
yeah,
know
that's
how
what I'm saying.
because Krishan love to keep receipts.
Yep. She pulled hers out.
Um,
Bloom. Mm-hmm.
hmm just like people keep saying, oh, Chrisean want to, say that she wasn't drinking during her pregnancy. She didn't say that. She was talking about that particular day. She wasn't drinking.
Right. Not the whole time. She was just talking about that
Yeah,
particular
people.
time that she was referring to.
She was talking about that particular day, um,
Tifa
and
tried to
then
twist it like she
yeah,
was trying to say she never drank when she was like pregnant. I get it. It's called
yeah,
reverse
and,
psychology.
and then and Latifah talking about some maybe you was impaired, and then that's what it set her off. Like, which impaired? I remember very. She said, I remember very well. She said, and that's when she said what she said.
Right.
About her
Like you
being
wanna
essayed at 7 years old. Because now
right.
you're trying to act like I'm crazy. I tell you, I show you how much I can remember. That's what it
God,
was.
I'll show you how
Yeah, but
impaired I am.
yeah, I show you.
Mhm.
And she told me, "What did you
Yeah.
say? You heard what I said."
It was almost like she got punched in the stomach and a wind just like if you get punched in the stomach or something, it would just take the wind out of you. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe she just said this." She
That
said
was
it.
the real pow pow for real. That was the real
Yep.
pow pow.
It's like a real blow to the stomach, man. She punched it so hard the wind was blown out of her.
And she said, "What she
Yeah.
say? What she
She's like,
say?
"What did you say?
You
What did
know
she
what she
just say?"
said."
You know exactly what she said because you was there because you the one did it. Mm-hmm. That crazy. My mouth, a fly went into my mouth. I couldn't
Oh,
believe that went down like that.
I
Yeah,
felt
So
she
bad.
much
didn't.
insecurity.
At that
She
moment,
didn't.
I felt bad. I was like, "Oh my God, why did she provoke that girl to say it like that?"
Mm-hmm.
She tried to move on past it, but see, I was in a situation like that too. Um, I
Mm-hmm.
was in a situation like that, and before I knew it, I said what I said because somebody kept trying to portray a certain image, and they just kept going on and on and on and on. And before I knew it, I said what I said, and the whole room got quiet. And I was like, "Oh my
Mm.
God, what have I done? What
you
have
done,
I done?"
you flipped the script.
Yeah, and
That's what
I
you
was
have
like,
done.
and then I went apologizing because something like that similar happened to me when I was younger, and it was from a relative, and he just kept saying, "Oh, we tried to slow you down. We tried to do this. We tried to do that." So he just kept talking. Kept talking. I'm not saying nothing. But before I knew it, I said, "Nah, you was the one trying to get some." And
Ooh.
it was in front of his wife, my cousin wife,
You
and I was like, "Oh my God." I said, "Girl, I'm
so
just
what did the
playing."
wife say?
The whole nobody said nothing, and I was like, and then I got another cousin. He just bust out, started laughing because he knew
Mm-hmm.
everything that I was saying was true. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "You ain't say nothing. You was quiet. You was quiet. You was quiet."
Mm-hmm.
He just kept going on, and before I knew it, he just I'm thinking
Flipped
to
out.
myself, you know how you think out loud. You wasn't trying to slow nothing down. You was the main one trying to get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
yeah, that's why she was like, yeah,
Like let
don't
it
try to
go
play
before
me.
I fire back on you. If I
Yeah.
really fire back on you, this ain't what you want. Chrisean was on
And
some. This ain't what you want. Mm-hmm.
she tried to tell her she want to keep pushing it. Her best bet
Yeah.
was, and then they said that Marsh said that jumping, so-called jumping was really it was what do you call that?
A
It was
narrative. It was just a
scripted. It was
narrative.
scripted.
It was a scripted
Yeah,
narrative.
that's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
so and
She was
she
on the interview just recently.
yeah, it was scripted. So that's why Krishan kept saying, "I want Latifah." I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about Zeus. I want Latifah. I'm not, let's be real. This is me and you. Let's move past this. She kept trying to tell her, you know what I mean? Let's move past this. Talk about
Hey
what we've been
Natasha.
doing.
Right.
And then she tried to nurse to think that she elevated higher than Chrisean. You're not higher than Chrisean.
Well, she got to where she needed to be all them years prior. Once Chrisean blew up, because Chrisean wasn't into music, it was Tifa that was into music first, and I
But
know how the backstory goes. However, when Chrisean blew up, because of Chrisean, that's how they blew up. Period. That's how Tifa got to where she got to with her music is because of her sister, and she should show homage to her, but she showed nothing but disrespect to her, like she's jealous of
what
her.
that
That's what it seems like.
what that girl AJ, um, I caught something that was weird to me. She was like, "You wasn't supposed to do music. That was Tifa's lane. You need to stay in your lane."
I yeah.
Um, and
Do
it
your
and it's like
football
that they
thing.
have.
Do your football.
She was like, you was supposed to stay in your lane." And it's like, they all seem to be I don't know. I have never met anyone or seen anyone in all the days of my life have so much hate coming towards them.
Yeah.
Um it's just unbelievable. I have been around people who have had babies, crack addicted babies, okay, and
Yeah.
they just be in the neighborhood or whatever, and people don't come down on them like that. I guess because we see, people see it or whatever, but um, people really can't stand her.
Mhm. Yeah.
They don't like her, and it's scary, and I don't blame her for. Ain't no telling what they would have what would have they could have slipped on that baby or slipped on him or whatever and called CPS. I wouldn't have put my baby
And put
down
it
for.
on. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
and put it right back
and
on
somebody
Krishan.
called, and I don't trust Natalie long chin behind as far as I could throw her.
Yeah. She
No,
Natalie done something else.
I wouldn't have set my baby down. She had her baby. His head might have been wobbling or whatever. That's all right. He in her arms. Okay.
Right. Right.
And they could say what they want. She should have put him down. No, if she was gonna go, that baby should have went. I don't. If she left him with a sitter, I'm convinced somebody would have found a way to do something. You don't. It's so many people out here that call CPS on her. I mean, you got pages dedicated to getting that baby removed from her.
Yeah. Hate channels. Yeah. Yeah. It's bad. It's
Okay.
real bad. Mhm.
And then they act like they jading because they determined, or they messing with Blue or something because they determined to prove that Blue um is not his child. I
Well,
mean, Chrisean Jesus is not Blue's child. They want Ronnie to be the father so bad.
there was a paternity test done. So
Yeah, right.
we know that that is his actual child. So Ronnie's trying to clout chase and be thirsty and get a bag too. He sees what the own family's doing, so that's where he's getting the idea from. He's entertaining the idea of doing the same thing her own flesh and blood's doing to her. So it is what it is. It's sad.
Everybody cloud chase after off of this girl in a negative way. They know. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's bad. They know that once they mention her, people are going to tune in. They're gonna comment. They're gonna share it. She was locked up. Nobody even knew where the baby was. They was making up. They still couldn't stop talking about her.
Hmm.
Still couldn't stop. Where is Junior? They still couldn't stop talking about the baby. And it's like, why he not being shown, and he's in CPS. They was making up all types of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I don't see how people can just fool things that aren't true. Like you like they say speculations, or they spool all these speculations and act like they're
And
facts
I was just gonna say, and
and
they
be
run
comfortable
it
with it.
across. Yeah, right, as the truth, and ain't no truth to it. They don't ain't did no kind of due diligence, and sometimes they be knowing it's a lie and they run with it. I just don't get that. I mean,
Like
but look at
nobody
what
knows
Ronnie's
what.
doing.
Oh my God.
What?
Nobody know what diagnosis this child has, if he even
We
have
don't
one.
even know if he has anything. Well, how about that? We don't know if he has
Once,
anything.
yeah, nobody knows. That's what I said. If he even has one. I mean, you
And
could
how
probably
do we
look
know
at him
that
and
she's not taking him to the pediatrician? How do we know we're not there with her? I don't get how
exactly.
people come up with this stuff. It's crazy.
Exactly.
This don't make no sense.
One person said he need to be on a feeding tube.
Or what?
Um, a feeding tube.
Why? Why? Because he can't. We're trying to say he can't get the food down or something. Oh, that's crazy.
Well, then now they were saying that he don't eat solid foods,
Why? Why
but I don't
don't he?
know.
I seen him eat mashed potatoes at the Cheesecake Factory, and
He was spitting them out, but I don't
well,
know. I
kids
mean,
do stuff like that.
yeah, but
You gotta understand, she
even
see him
when
like a little baby, like
even
a
when he was
baby.
standing when he was standing in that picture,
You heard what
she, if
you heard what
anything,
Fat Time said. She said you got to
what?
understand she treats him like a little baby. Sometimes kids don't want to do nothing for themselves when they got the mama holding them all the time. And I know he is a
Mhm.
baby still, but he needs, she needs to let him do for himself. Like let him sit in a high chair
Right.
and finger pick his food and stuff like that.
I seen him trying to
You
hold
know.
his bottle on one of the pictures,
Mhm.
and then she's sitting there holding the bottle, but you can see his hands up there trying to hold it, but she's sitting there holding it. She like, take all his will for him, so he does sit there. Now, don't get me wrong, it does look like he could use some like physical therapy or something, but
Uh-huh.
but ain't nothing wrong with him. You can't say that he delayed or nothing. I be hearing him in the background talking, and he can repeat everything she says. So clear for him to say, "I love you, God,"
He loves his mother.
and
That
he
baby
loves
love
her,
Hmm.
Chrisean
and,
Jesus love his mother. You
and
Right.
I
know
love to
that
see him
Chrisean Rock
pray.
is loving all over him.
Yeah, and
That's one thing I will say.
do you see him snatch them glasses off of her and like, give me a kiss?
Hmm.
That's the only thing I'll be thinking. I'll be like, oh
You talking
Lord,
about
I'll
when
be
she
like,
first got out
And,
of
and,
jail? You talking about? Yeah,
and, and he
that
be
was
paying
so.
attention. He be paying attention to the pastor.
uh huh, and listening
Oh,
to him, and you see
getting
how
all
he stood up,
happy.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
he put his hands up, and then
Yeah,
he
and
prayed.
they keep trying to say he can't hold his head. He been that baby. If you look at him, he been holding his head up for when Blue had him in the car. He was holding his head up.
And that's when he
And
was
I don't
like
think I think he was
2 months.
maybe like two months. Yeah,
Hmm.
he was like standing. You know how babies kind of stand a little
Yeah,
bit. He was
it look
doing
at
that,
Yeah.
yeah, he was. You right. He was, but he was
He's
doing that
just a
with
and
standing,
spoiled baby. That's all.
and you
He's
could
a
tell he
and
spoiled
got
little
he
thing.
and he repeats
just drooling
what
all over
she
the
said.
place
Like
with his.
he,
He what? What did you
but
say? He what? He
he
repeats
repeats
what?
things that she said. He repeats things like it's not syllable for syllable, but he repeats things that she says.
Right. Yeah, I be seeing.
Like yeah, he repeat
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it
she
too.
like he was
and
like, I
him
love you,
and
dad,
him being in a
dad.
standing him being in a standing position. I don't care if it is um propped up, because all I seen was her hand on his head or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
like showing that she was trying to make him look into the camera. I mean, him being able to stand that shows I got five boys, okay? Um,
Hmm.
him being able to stand that shows that he is eventually about to walk.
Right.
Um, it as long
My
as he's
son,
not
my son
15
didn't walk
months.
into after he was. Listen, my son. I'm gonna be honest with you. My son didn't walk. He should have been walking at a year old, but we used to hold him so much and baby him that he was not walking at one, honey. And that boy looked like a sumo wrestler. Okay, my son did. Everything he ate, he gained weight. He was a big, healthy baby. So people kept saying, you need to let him walk. He is too big for you to be having him on your hip like that. So sometimes kids take longer than others to do those things. My son took longer than I knew kids that weren't even a year old that was walking. My nephew
My baby,
wasn't even a year old.
my
Huh?
baby, my 22-year-old. They used to say all types of stuff about him. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he shoot, he wasn't walking at 1 years old, but now he damn near
My
a
son
track
wasn't
star.
either.
They used to
Right.
say he was funny looking. He was real. He didn't really talk too much, and then
Mm-hmm.
I think he was about like 2 or 3, and I had got one son that talk a lot, and all of a sudden he just was like put his hands to his ears, and he was like, "Shut up!"
Mm.
And he was like, "Ma, tell Shotty shut up," because the other child he talk a lot, but King he didn't talk a lot.
Right.
He didn't talk a lot. He didn't. I don't know. He just didn't want to deal with people. That's what I think.
Well, my son's 32, and he's different than me. He's like his father. His father's like this too. He's more of a listener. He's not a talker. He's
Right.
not gonna get into no full-fledged conversation with you. He's quiet. Um, but I'm the opposite. I'm a very social person. My son's the opposite of that. He's more of a listener. He's not a loud person. He ain't gonna be trying to be the center of attention. He just doing him. That's it. He stay in his own lane. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I just think that Chrisean, and people always try to get at me with this, but in my opinion, I think she's a real good mom to her son. She's very
Oh, she
nurturing to
is.
him. You know what I'm saying? And she definitely
It's
loves
some
her
things
son.
that she just don't know. It's some things that
Right.
she don't know, and then
Because if you ain't had a mother, how you gonna be a mother? You know what I'm saying?
not only that, I mean, she could have left him anywhere. Okay, she could have. It's women. It's people that don't even hug their kids. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
they don't they don't nurture their children. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, like I mean, she provide for them. They not living on the street.
Right.
We got shelter.
Yeah.
Um, you know, they people just like that's what killed me because it's a lot of children that could benefit from somebody getting involved. That just be left everywhere.
Right.
And I think he had different
So
relationships with different people. Like, what he had with Papa Blue, that was, different. You could tell that.
He was close with Papa Blue. He loved him, his grandfather now.
Yeah, he loved his papa. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
had a
loved
really
his
good time.
papa.
He had a really good time with
but
his
she
son.
didn't leave him. She didn't leave him long with him either.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't leave him
She didn't
alone with
leave him.
nobody. Only person that she would leave him alone with was Marsh.
With Marsh, right. With Marsh. Yep.
She wouldn't leave him alone with nobody. Not Jay, not
A big
nobody.
healthy baby, my son was, yep. He was
Because
almost 8 pounds when he was
but
born.
Marsh.
Yeah, she would leave. She trusted Marsh. She would leave him with Marsh and with no worries. But
And that's why she
everybody else,
named her the godmom. And when they all went
right,
went to church that time, I seen Jay there. Marsha was there with her son, and you just think about some of the people that was there or whatnot. And then you think about and then it made me think about when Krishan said, why she bring Tay Tay in there? Why you didn't bring no one of the other siblings? That's because you can't. You can't bring none of the other siblings up here because they don't want to have nothing to do with you. And then
right,
that made me think. You don't hear Tifa say nothing about the other family members.
right.
None of them. You don't hear her talking about her having anything to do with Tessa, Terrain, any of them, but Chasity. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, Shady sees as Shady does.
Right.
And so it just make me it just dawned on me right now. I'm like, you don't see her. I guess
Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the like button, and make sure you share the video. Get this video out there. If you don't mind, she's a great mom. I think she is too, Rosen. It says, let me see. For the people in the comments worried about someone
my
else's
little
baby talking
hospital
about
baby.
to find business that pays.
Um,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna drop down in a minute because my Wi-Fi here is all tricky. But I do want to
Yeah,
say
mine
I
was
have
acting up
as
too
a mother
earlier.
of a son, as a mother with a child that's disabled. My son has a post-traumatic brain injury. He was ran
Hmm.
over by a car when he was 13 months,
I'm sorry to
and
hear
um
that.
and he had just started learning how to walk. But after that, he couldn't talk anymore. He couldn't really. He could
How
walk, but
old is
he
your
was.
son? How old is your son?
Um, Now my son is 27.
Oh, he's a okay, okay. He's a grown
He's
adult. Okay.
27. But he always was more social. And
Mhm.
when he started to talk, he didn't talk again until he was 4. But when he did
Mhm.
start talking, he was like. And then I had another son. They were 14 months exactly apart.
Mhm. Marsh and Tareen and Marsh showed she's a real soul. Yeah, Marsh and her were definitely friends, and I really believe that eventually her and Marsh will, if whatever they're going through, they're gonna make amends and they're gonna link back up. If anybody, she's definitely gonna probably keep around, even though they may have their fallouts. Is Marsh, because she can trust
Mhm.
Marsh, you know.
And Marsh is back into church too. So that's a
Ooh,
good
child,
thing.
14 pounds.
Yeah,
You
but I
heard
did.
Rosen? She said her first child. I mean, your first child was 14. Ooh, whoa, that's a grown man coming out you.
Girl, Jesus.
Good. You must have had to get some stitches because I know I had to get two in me. Cause honey, my son ripped me, and I said, "Bete, ete." No more kids after that. I never had no more kids after that. I don't want. I don't like being pregnant. I don't like the feeling of it or nothing. It says they
I'm
need
glad
to
I had
give her
a
a
cesarean.
chance and let her live her life. I think they should too. What did you say?
I said I'm
What did
glad
you?
I had a cesarean.
Oh yeah, I had natural childbirth.
But I'm gonna get down from here. I just want to
Well,
say thank
thank
you
you
for
for
letting me
coming up,
be a
Fat
part.
Dime.
And I really enjoyed it, the panel here.
Hmm.
And
I enjoyed it too. I
and
wish
I
it could
hope,
be like this all the time. Actually, I wouldn't mind having y'all up here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and everybody felt and followed the rules, and that made me feel good as well. But I hope
Right.
you have a wonderful and blessed evening,
You too,
whatnot, and
Fat Dime.
everybody else on here, and I hope everybody have a good one.
Okay, you take care, sis.
Thank you so
Good
much. Bye bye.
night.
Okay. Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Yeah, but let me just tell you this real quick. I feel as though, and this is my opinion, that that show was a setup. If you peep game now, see, listen, the women that are on Baddies West, right, sis? They all pre-recorded
Right.
videos, right? Why didn't you put one of their episodes up first? Why did you have to put up something that you know that you paid Chrisean Rock to do only out of trying to you wanted to your first impression of the beginning of that season of that new show, well, of the Baddies West. You wanted to go out with a bang. You wanted that first episode to break the algorithm. And the only way that would have happened is if Tesehki and Chrisean Rock got into a fist fight. Or even if they didn't get into a fist fight, what happened where Chrisean Rock made the allegations that Tesehki essayed her. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Right. I just wish that Taseki had enough um discernment
Yeah.
to just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about this. Once she said, let's move forward, she could have said, you know what, I'm hurt, but you right, we can talk about this another time.
Hmm.
If you don't want to talk about it right here. You know what I mean? Or she probably didn't even have to say that. Just been like, um, what's been going on with you? How my nephew doing? They could have been talking about, things that they are doing, what projects they look forward to doing, and
Positive stuff.
um, do you want to get um maybe we should go to therapy, like you really hurt me, when that happened, but you're right. for now, I'm gonna move forward because I'm so happy to see you.
Right. And with
Um,
sisters, we don't need to be like this.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Um, bef- because all, I mean, it would have like upset Nelly because it would have it would have upset her. It would have made the devil mad. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it would have made the devil mad, and that's
Both
what
of
we
them.
want
Let
to
me
do.
just
We
don't
want,
leave him out.
huh?
It would listen. It would have made the devil mad, but it definitely would have made Lemmy and Natalie the ringleaders of the
Well, yeah.
show.
That I
They would have
mean, especially Natalie. Um,
been. Hmm.
I just wish that they could have did things behind closed doors. I hate that. This is, because everybody and then they don't realize they have children that have to go to people, they got children that have to go to school, and teachers, and things like that or whatever, and you don't know who watches what, and they may be like, well, is it true, that your mom did such and such to your aunt, think,
Yeah.
they have to think about this type of stuff. All good money is, I mean, all money is not good money.
Yep.
I
That
just wish
ain't
they
that the
had
truth?
enough sense to outsmart them.
Well, you know what? I feel like what was expected to happen didn't happen, and I'm proud of that. However,
Right,
it still was them being how can I say it? They were I think Lemmy and Natalie, they were profiting off of the trauma of what Chrisean Rock allegedly said her sister did, and they were
right.
trying to basically, I'm trying to think of the word. What is the word? Put it in the comment section. When somebody's trying to not glorify. I was saying it the other day. What is the word? I got a brain fog right now.
Discredit,
No, not discredit. They were trying to like like having the son up there taking the pictures of them, got the camera on them. You know what
oh,
I'm saying?
expose them.
Yeah, just like making a spectator. That's not even a word. I'm trying to think if I kept saying it the other day. What is it? Glorify. Um, it just seemed like they were just
Just
trying to
basically trying to push a narrative.
yeah, push a narrative and make it more than what it is.
Exploit.
And paint them. Exploit. That's the word I'm looking for. Girl, I couldn't
Right.
even get it out. Ooh, child. Exploit. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh
And I
yeah,
can't
and
believe I couldn't remember that.
Tareen Tareen called it. Tareen said, she basically told her, no blue, no Zeus. And she was like, if you go on there, um, set your terms. Um
Hmm.
I mean, and then people, they kill me when they be like, "You think she changed?" First of all, change does not come overnight, and we wrestle with like we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. It's spirits. You know, um,
Hmm.
change don't come overnight. At the end of the day, Chrisean is still a person. She's still
She has flaws like everybody
she's
else.
still, yeah, she's still, she's still, I mean, nobody is perfect. People kill me when they be like, she ain't changed, and it's like these same people, like, when have they meditated, or when have they prayed, when
Hmm.
have they read a scripture? Like,
Never.
are they working on their spirituality while they trying to check hers,
Right. But
check
you
her
always know
sins?
that. Right. But you already know that the ones that criticize are the ones that the worst kind. The
Yeah,
ones
you
ain't
sitting
doing
up here,
putting in no
a
work.
24-year-old. It's, and then what kills me, and this like really, like, make me, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, when they sit up there and say, I can't wait till Blue come home, because they feel in their mind Blue is her weakness.
Exactly.
I
As
can't wait
soon as
out,
and they
this
think
ain't
in
gonna,
their mind.
I can't wait, because they're it's crazy when somebody wants to prey on somebody's spiritual downfall, or for somebody to be in spiritual turmoil. They
Mm-hmm.
keep saying, I can't wait to blue. That's like
Yeah.
I go to the rehab, okay, and I'm clean and I'm living good or whatever, and I gotta go back home, to a neighborhood or whatever. I can't, basically they want her to relapse.
Right. Right. Exactly. Because you know what? I remember that too, and it's sad because really people do believe that as soon as Blueface gets out, which is really sad that they're already like betting on when he gets out, she gonna pedal backwards and go back to the old Chrisean. I believe she's still gonna stick to her word. She might have some difficulties with it, but I really think that she's gonna definitely move forward. I think she's
But
tired of being
but
tired.
if you notice, she was always praying and always, acknowledging God, um always, trying to not follow him, but she was always praying, always, like I said, acknowledging him. But she said she was warm. She did, she had a lot of
Thank you,
distractions.
Cyrus. Right, right, right.
She was dealing with, flesh. She said she been wanting to, and that's true. Like if these people really read the Bible, man, we 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 are weak. We are weak, but
Right.
the Holy
Hmm.
Spirit makes us strong.
Right.
And
Man is
sometimes
weak.
God will, like, the things that you like really having trouble with, and you are you don't have no power over. God will remove it, so you don't have to worry about
Hmm.
fighting that battle.
Right. He'll fight it for you.
Yeah, he'll
Yep.
fight it for you. He knew she was weak. She was weak for that man. So
But
I
he
mean,
gave her the strength
unfortunately,
because
yeah,
he
he
removed
had
it.
to remove her and put her somewhere,
Right.
and he
Right.
removed him
Yeah, he definitely did.
until she
She,
could
I think
gain her strength.
she got about 10 or 11 months where she's got enough time to get her strength stronger and move forward with her life and not look back and not be with Blueface and get, and she ain't got to look for a relationship. Let that relationship find her. That's the best way she needs to do it when she does get into another relationship. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying? Take your time.
I mean, she'll feel so much better. Um,
Hmm.
just um, just being positive. Once you are um with Christ and you know getting filled with the Holy Spirit, when you turn back to certain things, you feel nasty.
Right, right. Right,
You
but
don't
she'll have enough
feel right.
time, like I said. Exactly. What you're saying is true. That's what I'm saying. She has enough time to heal and strengthen herself. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't pedal backwards. She's gonna
Right.
just like when God removed her and she went to jail, she had time to sit with herself. And that's why she made the decisions that she's making now. She's moving forward. She's not being around the same people, places, and things. She's making better moves. You know what I'm saying? Decisions. She's cleaning up her house.
Right.
She's not doing it at our pace, but she ain't supposed to do it at our pace. She's supposed to do it when she
Exactly. And
feels
and
right.
that's what killed me with people. I had a
Yeah,
friend talk about, you think she changed? It's not up for me. It's not up to me to sit up there and
exactly.
look at her life and look at what she's doing. I need to clean up
Right.
my own. A lot of us need to clean up our
You
own
don't be
hearts.
you
We need to
don't be
work on
hearing me.
ourselves.
You don't be hearing me in here talking about myself. I will use an example of something that I went through or been through, and that's why I can sympathize with Chrisean Rock, honey. If you can't talk about your own traumas, you shouldn't be up here talking about nobody else's. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
and because you to me you now you making me think you saying that you perfect, and you know what, I need to get far away from you because if you perfect, you ain't right for me because ain't nobody in this world perfect. You in a grand illusion. I got to
Exactly.
get away from you, honey. I don't need none of that rubbing off on
Exactly.
me, honey. Mm-mm.
And it kills me that Carlissa, and I maybe she does it for views. I'm not sure, but at her old age, sits up
Yeah, she
here
got
and
some issues.
critiques this child and
She got some
says
issues.
like all types of like hurtful things, but at the same time says she wants a relationship. I don't know. I think she's crazy.
I think so too, because I'd be listening to her too sometime in the bushes, and I'd be like, "Didn't you just say this a second ago?" And now you're saying, I don't know."
I mean, you got
Just like when they
grown
said that
women,
chastity. Hmm.
grown women in their 50s critiquing this child.
Yep.
She is
But
24 years old.
yep. But you know
You
what? Remember
know,
when they said Chastity was talking to Carlissa just recently, and then she pumped the brakes. Everybody was convinced that, oh, she ain't gonna do this no more. I said to myself, that lady's sick. She'll mess around and pump her brakes for a hot second and get right back on the train, honey, and keep it pushing and be talking about her own grandbaby, but in the same breath talking about how she want to see him. I don't get it.
yeah, talking about she
I
gonna
could
wear a
not trust
helmet
you
with
around
him.
my child. A helmet with him. Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow. You're
Today,
saying this
she said
recently?
yeah, she just well, she been talking about she'll wear a helmet with him proudly and all that type of stuff or whatever. She been saying it, but today she said it because I guess the baby head, uh, they said that the baby head was wobbling. But I want to know who the hell have control over their head when they sleep or trying to get sleep. Okay,
Right.
she couldn't put her baby down. Now I don't give a damn how my
And
baby head was wobbling or whatever. Ain't no way on God's green earth was I gonna set my baby down around a bunch of demons. Okay, and I'm gonna just call it how I see it. I know
well,
my
listen,
baby's
his
in
head
my
was probably
arms.
wobbling and he's safe and he's with you. But you know what?
Exactly, and he was
His head
asleep.
was probably wobbling because he was asleep and he wasn't in a comfort position like he would normally be if
He
he wasn't
felt them
around them
damn
knuckleheads.
spirits.
Yep.
He felt
He
them
was not
spirits.
comfortable. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
and it didn't last
Hmm.
long. It didn't last long. I mean, sometimes we have to go through a little bit of uncomfortability or whatever. That's probably not
Yeah.
even the word, but sometimes
Well,
we
you
have to
said
go
it
there.
because
But
that's what you just spooked
but
me out
she
because I was just telling somebody yesterday that same thing. I have to me in my own life. I just have to deal with being uncomfortable for a while. You feel what I'm saying? With in things in life, just for
listen,
temporary to grow.
her putting that baby down, okay, and I don't
Hmm.
think that she no, she couldn't have put him in a seat. Um, I don't listen. No, she should have had that baby in her arms, okay,
Hmm.
in her arms, and not put him down for 1 second. All
Right.
right, and I really honestly feel like the spirit was like basic, probably telling her that because she had a
Hmm.
stroller, but no, and I don't think that she was scared of Tesehki. She done got in a fight before.
Right.
Get out of here. She done been hit before. Come on now.
Yeah.
She didn't. Come
She
on.
been
She
hit
done
by
fought.
men.
With,
She been
yeah,
hit
she
by
done.
some by men.
Yeah, she done fought blue behind.
Yeah.
So
She did.
why she got what? And then all she had to do was think about what happened when she was 7 years old. She would have tore, man. She would have tore that if she would have let the devil have his way, and the angels too. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, she would have
But
got strength from every
I don't.
every
But I
angle.
don't care what nobody says.
She didn't use him as a shield.
You don't bring your
She didn't.
child to no gunfight. You don't because she knows her heart and her mind, but we don't know the intentions of Tesehki. That's what I'm trying to say to you. What if
It was
Tesehki would have flipped
televised.
out? Nah, I
It
don't
was
care.
televised. She
That's
wasn't gonna.
dangerous. That's dangerous. That's
She
dangerous.
she wasn't.
That's like
Yeah,
playing
she
Russian
wasn't
roulette.
gonna. Yeah, but Tasiki wasn't gonna try to jump on her around when that baby was there because for one she would have had to answer to she would have had to answer to Tareen probably
Hmm.
most likely, and that's a charge. Like you know, she's not. Come on, she got better. She ain't crazy. Okay, And I feel like the baby was probably protecting the more when she had her baby, she knew that what she had to lose if she did if
Right.
all she had to do is keep her baby is what kept her calm. I'm not saying a lot of people like, oh, um we shouldn't use our kids. Listen, whatever it takes, okay, for me not to go to jail and for me not to be away from my son.
Right.
She ain't scared of man. She is not scared of Tesehki, and I'm quite sure she'll give Tay Tay a good go.
Who's
All
Tay Tay? You
right,
talking about Tay?
that one that kept saying
Oh,
if
the best friend. The best friend. The
yeah,
best friend.
if it happened and you already forgave her, why bring it up on a platform?
You should have kept right. It should have stayed in the family.
It should have
Mm-hmm.
stayed in the family, and she just really need to mind her business. But nah, she
Mm-hmm.
didn't. She didn't need to put that baby down. I wouldn't have trusted them.
I didn't say
Who
she needed to
knows?
put the
Like
baby.
they could.
I said she shouldn't have brought that baby up there. Period. That's what I said.
She
I
probably
don't
felt
feel.
like she probably felt like she couldn't leave the baby. Listen, people been calling everybody on this girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And um I wouldn't if I was her, the way that they're acting, you probably don't see the stuff that's going on. I would not leave my baby nowhere. I would keep my
Mm-hmm.
baby in my arms. And it's got to um be it's people that they be on the internet and on these channels saying all types of stuff. They're trying to take her baby away from her.
Yeah, I know. I had a video yesterday. I don't know if you was in here, but yeah, it was talking about CPS.
Yes, I
You
would
know what I'm
not.
saying?
No, I would not leave. I would not. And they don't. It's not because they care about the baby or anything like that. I would not trust nobody. I wouldn't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Nada. No. I'm not putting my baby down. My baby's gonna be with me at all
Right.
times. Wherever I go, my baby go. And if you got a problem with that, oh well, you could think what the fuck you want to think, what the heck you want to think. Too bad.
She just want to listen.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, sis. Hold the chat down for me for 1 second, okay? Hold it down for me. I'll be right back. Don't go
All right.
nowhere. I'll be right back. All right. She said, all right.
Okay.
You look at you getting all I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I'm back. I am back. I'm sorry. Let me see here. Where's everybody at? I appreciate you staying up here. Was I gonna say, but yeah, she gonna be all right. God got her. God definitely got her. I just hope going forward, um, that if she does deal with Zeus, that it's business and it's not none of this
Mm,
foolishness. Cause
right.
Zeus's platform ain't
Right.
no platform to go on talking about no essay because they don't specialize in that. They specialize in drama and violence. Okay,
I wish
busting
that.
people in the head
Yeah,
with a white. Go ahead,
I wish Ayala was still.
Ayana.
Yeah, Ayala Van Zandt. I wish she still.
Yeah.
I wish she hadn't retired.
Oh, she retired. I
Um.
didn't even know that. I mean, I used to look
Yes,
at some of
mate.
her episodes, but I haven't recently.
I think when that girl um fought her or was trying to fight her or she just had like all of these altercations. I think
Hmm.
she's said, "Look, I'm getting too old for this." Cuz she
She
about
even had one with
75.
DMX. She even had one with
Yeah,
DMX. He was being real disrespectful because she was on pretty much on DMX's wife's side. Which is
right. I
rightfully
felt like it
so.
was biased. He was saying, "You're not listening to me."
Well, he did dog her out though, so you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. I have to admit that I don't know the girl personally, but it is what it is. But
Yeah, Tifa better be glad she didn't put the baby down, because if I knew I'm putting my baby down, and I'm fighting, and I'm probably about to get violated,
mm,
and I'm thinking about all the mess you done did, and what I'm about to lose.
you going right blackout.
Yeah, they sitting up here talking about yeah, these fans or whoever, y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, y'all better be glad, whoever side y'all on, if y'all on to Siki, Tifa, whatever y'all call her, whatever, y'all better be glad. Okay, she didn't put that baby down. Tifa better be glad she didn't put that baby down.
You
Okay.
know what I stand on? She shouldn't have brought that baby up there. And I listen, and if she didn't have nobody to watch her child because she had to be on that show, then
It could have
there
been
wasn't
done by
nobody to
Zoom.
be on the child. It could right. They could have did it like that. It's still listen. It could have been done like that. They didn't have to be in
Right,
person to try to do a sit down. It's social
right.
media. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, people don't meet up when they're trying to build like how so called allegedly that's what they were trying to do, bring them back together. No, y'all was trying to separate them worse than what they are right now. That's all you did was
Mm-hmm.
make the situation worse. Please, that's why he gave her that
Right.
money so easily like that. There was an alternative motive behind it. I
Yeah, and
said, if
she
I
got
see something right for
two
2 hours.
hundred thousand.
You know what? And I don't know if you heard me say it since hearing about that's how much she got paid for 2 hours, but I've been saying since I heard something ain't right about that. For him to give up that kind of money that easily for I said there's something behind that. I said all money ain't good money, honey. I knew that something was behind that. It just was too good to be. I knew we gave her the money, but I said there's something behind that. Ain't nobody just dropping that kind of money like that.
But
Without wanting
yeah, but
something in return.
she been said that she didn't want to deal with Zeus. She been telling certain people, certain baddies members, that they was messy. She been saying that,
So
and
that
she wanted to get
Face
away
by
from that.
remember Face by Nikki, the chick that fought was fighting with Bonnie Lachey. She was saying that she thanks Chrisean Rock for basically telling her when she asked about baddies and wanting to audition. Chrisean Rock was basically saying that ain't where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And she had to learn the hard way because she did still try to go to auditions, and they was making it seem like she was gonna be on the show, but they rocked her to sleep because it never happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And
yeah,
what
face
kills
by
me is Carlissa. She sits up there and talk about Krishan, being on baddies and stuff like that. But here it is, Jaden and her daughter, they basically following in Rock's footsteps.
I know you see Jaden up there squabbling now. She even was arguing and fighting with a dude. Dude about to knock her out. You didn't see that? Did you see it?
Yeah. I
That
like
is
Jaden
crazy.
though. Yeah, I
Jaden
like
quiet.
Jaden.
Jaden
Yeah, I
listen.
like her.
Jaden quietly throws rocks and hides her hands and keeps it moving. Sit back,
Mm-hmm.
see what's gonna happen next after she do it. Yeah, Jay. I don't
Yeah.
have nothing against Jay neither. That's why That's why sometimes if I do say something about Jaden or something that maybe Jaden may have did once in a while, I check myself. I said to myself, ain't nothing wrong with that girl. She ain't as bad as
Yeah.
make her out to be. That's the real, you know.
It's like how you can I mean, she don't do nothing. I think
Right? She don't even say
you
nothing.
know, yeah, she don't say nothing. I mean, what I think Blue is like basically he was like the common denominator that
Made the mess. Kept the mess
just
up.
caused a lot. Once he out the picture, they don't have nothing to be mad at each other about.
And they're not now. And they're
Yeah,
not now.
like she don't say nothing bad about her.
Right. No shots are fired. None of that nonsense. But I'm just glad that God has removed, him out the picture.
Yeah, and hopefully, he can come home and you know, because I hate to see anybody in jail. Oh, I hate that. But hopefully, he grows up and not just looking for clout.
Hmm.
Um, and because my thing is when she had the baby, um, oh, they just got on my nerves. I mean, he was up on Twitter all night
Who you talking
talking
about?
about it, and it's
Blueface?
yeah, like okay,
Hmm.
if you don't want to deal with her, you don't want to have nothing to do with the baby. Why do you keep talking about it all night? He kept like my notifications was
Because
like
why do you
ding,
think?
ding,
Listen.
ding.
Why do you think? Because he's trying to do exactly what people are duplicating now. They want you to hate her because right now he hates her. It's just for the moment, but it's like when Blueface is mad at Chrisean Rock, he want everybody to be mad at her and treat her the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing the
Every
long effects from that.
and it's like when he exposed the baby's hernia,
Yeah, that was
he
it.
didn't do it out of concern.
But he
He
did
did
it out
it
of spite
because
to get back at her to trigger her.
yeah, he did it to trigger her. He wasn't concerned. He did it to trigger her. And then what made me mad with her is she had just got that baby blessed, and then she gonna let him come. She gonna take that baby to a studio. Uh, I don't know what song he was singing or whatever, but all that demonic music. He up there talking about how he just unalive somebody. He's rapping this. I just
Mm,
unalive the N-word the other day. Literally the other day. Like he rapping and stuff. In the meantime, the baby's screaming. Okay. I mean, he's surrounded with all this demonic energy or whatever. And he got a doggone record label called MIL, MILF. Like what kind of
right. I know it. I know it.
ugh.
But
And
listen
she
to
just
this.
but see, I knew because I'm stupid like that too. I knew that once once he got in the picture, once they called each other, or once she called him, I knew she was gonna be like putty in his hands, because she's young and she don't have experience no matter what he say. And she probably witnessed toxic mess growing up or whatever, and she feel like that mess is normal. But as you get older, you don't go for that mess. You don't go for that.
Right.
When it's when you have a positive, when you know how somebody is supposed to be loved or how you're supposed to be loved, you don't go for that. And
Well,
I mean, you live and you learn. But I wish she went once she had the baby, she would have never responded to none of them.
hmm
Just never responded to none of them. Like um kept everything to herself. Like just didn't call him to come do nothing. Because Carlissa, she got up there talking about oh, he couldn't be with her because you he was with his woman. He couldn't go be her man in the hospital. But then when Chrisean said, I simply didn't want him to come. I didn't want that energy around, my baby. That's when she talking about, oh, that is so cruel. That is so wrong. But you just said you didn't he couldn't be there. He couldn't be in the hospital with you. He couldn't be in the hospital
Right.
with Chrisean because she's the side chick or whatever. You just said that. I wish
Yeah,
she wouldn't have
well,
I
he's the
wish
one
she
that
would have
even
just
started
never
that.
dealt with them.
Well, listen, he was the one that even was the one that made the meme up about his own son calling him Charles Barkley. Come on now,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
And he did that because his feelings was hurt um because she was with that dude Case Wife, and she was, called herself moving on, and I think she had removed that tattoo. Yeah, but he knew that boy Case Wife birthday was that day, and in his mind, Krishan about to give that man some birthday, you know what,
Yeah, yeah,
and that mess ain't happening on his watch, and he'll be damned. And that's why he was like he was desperate. Oh, what? And he was about probably had pills, probably was popping pills or drinking or whatever. Man, please, nah.
right,
Oh, ain't nothing going on. So that's why he went in there and tried to really act like he gave a damn about that baby, and
right.
snatched the baby out the out the house. Got online talking about his baby don't have a parent at 9 a.m. or 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's when you
He
talk
want to
about
know
the
why.
time when he took the baby from Marsh.
Yeah, talking about, I want to
Yeah, that was
know
the same time.
why
Yeah,
it's 3:45 in the morning and my son don't have a parent. Yeah, he
yeah,
did that. Um, he
yeah.
did that,
But see, you know what?
and
He's got a
then
lot of
see,
flip flopping with him too.
yeah,
He's got a lot of flip flopping with him too.
he tries to he is her biggest op. He just like his
Hmm.
mother, just
That's what
like
my
his
point
mother.
is. Right. He gets it from her. He don't like that person, that lady, which is his mother, but he's just like her. All his behaviors come from him seeing what she did, and he does it in his relationships. That's why he don't have respect for women. He don't respect his mother neither, but I'm just saying he is just like his mother. It's like he
Just
has
like
no
his
type
mother.
of sympathy or no compassion or anything for Jaden or Chrisean Rock. They both need to leave him alone. I really believe that Chrisean Rock is gonna definitely keep it moving. She's got enough time, I'm telling you. She's got about a year to get herself right and to get that out of her system. I really believe she is tired of Blueface. I mean, if she ain't, that's not gonna make me dislike her. That's her life.
Yeah,
If you
that's
like
her
it, I love
life.
it. Right. If you like it, I love
Yeah,
it.
that's her life.
Hmm.
But the mere fact that people are actually saying, I can't wait to Blue come home. Every time they see her doing something positive, I can't wait to Blue come home. I can't
You
wait to
know
Blue come
why?
home. And
Because they
then
want to
they
sabotage it.
yeah, and then they act like, and that just shows me how people are evil. And then they get on my nerves because they act like whatever he says about her is like go, like they be like, Blue said, why do you keep talking about what the hell Blue said? Y'all act like, who
Right.
the hell is he supposed to be anyway?
Hmm. And not only that, how you know that what he said checks out? Why? Because you don't like Krishan, so Blue is telling the
half
truth
of
and
them
Krishan's lying.
half of
All of them
them
lie.
half of them women or whoever, because it mainly be women, half of them, I think, low key
Like
want
them.
Blue for
Yeah.
themselves. Yeah.
There was a channel, female channel holder, I believe. I don't say no names, please. That I believe we used to talk about his privates and everything. How she heard he was well endowed and all this other. I used to be like, and I used to start. I was thinking. I think she likes him. And this was a channel holder. I'd be in the bushes and I'd be listening, and she would take Blue side and be dragging Chrisean Rock. And I said to myself,
Yeah, because they think in their mind they think that they have a chance or something. And
"Yep,
then Chrisean didn't make it no better because she acting stupid for him or whatever and doing all this weird stuff. Okay, so they probably like, oh, she done
they're like, oh, I
tattooed
want
his.
some of that package."
Yeah, I want some of that. She done tattooed it. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Right,
They
right,
probably
right.
like
I get it.
and they done seen it. So they probably really can't stand her and she, ideally is not I guess they don't think that she does things right, she
Yeah,
has a lot of growing up. They probably feel like, shoot, I can be a better woman. They feel like she don't deserve him, and in a bad way, you
right,
know. They feel like he is just too good for her. Um
right. Even though all he do is disrespect her. And way he disrespects Jay. Let me tell you something. Disrespect is disrespect. And people kill me when they try to compare the two with Jaden and her. He disrespects them both.
he disrespect the hell out of Jada and exploits her, and he's just disgusting. Okay.
Yep, yep.
And he
And
got some type
ain't
of
apologetic for it.
some type of narcissistic ego mess going on. He is
I think I think also that he's not happy with himself. I think he's not happy. You might think he's self-absorbed with Blueface, but he's not. That's why he tries to hurt everybody else around him. So they can
and
feel the way he feels.
yeah, he deal with Chrisean because she feeds his supply. She make him feel like he just
The
like
man.
he just yeah, like she make him feel like he the man. And I used to do that too though. I used to get a kick out of it. Making, men feel like they just
The number one
was
stunner.
yeah,
The man.
just yeah, like they the man. Like I used to put hair on their chest.
Right, right, right. To the point
And
where
then
if
and then
y'all
they
had a
piss me
fallout,
off and I treat them like a peasant.
right? But listen, but then when you have a fallout, right, you could be purposely doing it, right, to see how far he'll take it, right? And then as soon as y'all
Mhm.
have a fallout, he'll act like he's a prize or something for you, your prize. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you ain't gonna be okay without him. Like life won't
Yeah,
go on without him.
and it's like little do you know, homeboy, I was just bored.
Right,
Okay?
right.
And
Pass the time
you know what I
away.
mean? Little do you know.
Right, right. Oh God, man! I tell you, boy, I'm sitting here laughing because I
But
exactly know
you
what you're
ain't
talking
all that. I like I want to see you happy. You know what I
about.
mean? I like to make
Exactly
people
right,
feel good about themselves.
right. Even if it ain't like that, you gassing them up a little bit. Sometimes when you gas the wrong person up, man, they'll try to flip that on you.
Hmm.
And I think that's what Blue did with Chrisean. She gassed him up. He probably ain't never been with a woman that made him feel like Chrisean did, and he don't know how to act. He don't know how to act. He
Yeah.
don't
Well,
know how to
now
act.
it's yeah. I wish I know that that's the father or whatever, but I just wish she just did not. Oh, he just gets on my nerves because I couldn't imagine having to deal with Carlissa.
Mm. Well, she can't imagine it herself. You see what she did to Carlissa? She did the
After
DV on her.
she threw them bottles at her. Man, can't nobody throw nothing at me. I almost I had to go on another team at work because my supervisor, well, he ain't throw nothing at me. He snatched a Y cord from me. And
Mm,
I want to fight him every single day. And
mm.
it was like he'll tell me you got to sit over here, and it's like I wouldn't do it. Like I said, if I ever saw him in the mall, I we was gonna have to shoot the fair one.
Mm. Are you still
Like,
working there? Are
nah, I'm
you
not
still?
working there.
Oh,
I had to
oh,
go on another team. I
oh.
had to
So
go to a different department because I just wanted to fight him every single day, and he would have whooped me.
right.
He
Was
would
it black
he
dude?
would have no, he was a white dude. And like they don't ever be feeling no pain.
Yeah. You said he would
But
have whooped him.
like you
You
could
don't
hit them
never
with all
know.
types of stuff. You could hit them with all type. I done fought enough of them to know, especially when they get drunk, they'll hit their own stuff with a bottle of beer. You know what I
Most
mean? Bust their
anything.
own stuff up there. You gotta fight for dear life when you fighting them. I don't fought enough of them, and but
They
when somebody snatch something from me or throw something at me, it's like something in my brain just snap, and she threw the bottles at Chrisean like 2 or 3 times and was saying your mama's a crackhead, even if she was a crackhead and the biggest
you ain't got
304
no
on
you
the
ain't got no
block, and she
business.
was a
Right.
50 cent 304. What?